We finally have Super Saiyan 4 in Dragon Ball proper. It is canon now in Dragon Ball Daima, and whatever you think of Super Saiyan 4's new design, you have to admit that it is very, very specific. And before you guys say that it is specific to the original Super Saiyan 4 design, there are enough changes with this design, especially two distinct points in the design itself and in the fight itself that really pull it away from that original Super Saiyan 4 transformation. And to me, honestly, it's pretty peculiar because it is almost like there's a connection between the Super Saiyan 4 transformation and Super Saiyan God. There seems to be some sort of at least subliminal hinting that this is close to that transformation, making sense because of the fact that Goma becomes really, really powerful due to the third eye, and that to me means that they have to bump up the Super Saiyan 4 transformation to put it around the same playing field as Super Saiyan God. So what am I talking about? What are the two distinct things that happen in the episode that to me really signal that Super Saiyan 4 from Dragon Ball Daima has a connection to Super Saiyan God? I already see you guys down there in the comments typing that there is no connection, that this is just a tribute to Super Saiyan 4 in Dragon Ball GT. They already said and claimed that Dragon Ball Daima is essentially Dragon Ball GT redone. So, I mean, there's no other connection right there and then. Plus, I mean, it's dumb that he would be even around that strength because he doesn't have God Ki. Why would there be a connection there? It is obvious in the actual fight itself that Goku, when he powers up, he has yellow Ki around him, just like a Super Saiyan, showing that this is just the next level of Super Saiyan after Super Saiyan 3, which it is. But what am I talking about? Why is there a connection to Super Saiyan God? Well, first, there are a lot of characters in Dragon Ball that can go up against Super Saiyan God characters or characters that possess God Ki when they have no God Ki whatsoever. So first and foremost, the newest one, Beast Gohan. Beast Gohan has zero God Ki whatsoever, and yet he is the strongest character in the Dragon Ball verse as of now when it comes to Dragon Ball as it is in 2025. Then you have Ikari Broly. Broly, the second strongest character, doesn't have God Ki. He is literally a one-off of a Saiyan line that is extremely powerful, a super weird mutation, and yet he is as strong as Cell Max and other strong characters, but has no God Ki whatsoever. He actually defeats Goku and Vegeta, who both have God Ki. He defeats both of them relatively easily once he starts transforming, to the point that they have to go into a fusion. Shit, you got Cell Max, doesn't have God Ki either, and yet he's extremely powerful. You have Jiren, no God Ki whatsoever, super powerful. And probably the most famous example of a character that has no God Ki and yet has gone leaps and bounds above everybody else is Golden Frieza. The ki that he produces kinda looks like God Ki, but it is not God Ki whatsoever. It is just his normal ki. There's nothing that has been said that Frieza has gotten God Ki or he's unlocked any sort of God state. He is not in that same realm when it comes to ki, and yet he's completely surpassed every other character and defeated Goku and Vegeta as well. So there are a lot of characters that are extremely powerful with zero God Ki. So God Ki isn't some pedestal that is so high that nobody can reach. God Ki has been defeated several times over. So now that I got that explanation out of the way, what I am talking about is this right here, the transformation sequence for Super Saiyan 4 Goku is extremely interesting because it is obviously meant to show a similarity with the original transformation, but there is one distinct difference. There is this red, thick aura that comes out of his mouth and engulfs him completely, and then the outline around him is extremely distinct as well. but the red aura itself looks to me like God Ki. It looks like it could be God Ki. It looks like there was a distinct connection there that Akira Toriyama was trying to make, or the people behind Dragon Ball Daima were trying to make, to show, hey, there is somewhat a connection there between Goku and Super Saiyan God. I also thought it was kind of strange that they decided to change the color of his actual hair from black to dark red. It's literally the exact same color as Super Saiyan God. And then we have the Kamehameha wave, the one that he shoots at Third Eye Goma. This Kamehameha wave is a normal Kamehameha wave, which is honestly really sad for me, because I originally thought that it was going to be the red Kamehameha wave from Super Saiyan 4, the one that we're used to. It is not. It is just a regular Kamehameha wave. It is only after he gets knocked out and realizes that he needs to push it beyond a certain level to defeat Goma, which he ultimately does, and the third eye is what brings Goma back. Yeah, he actually uses the exact same red fiery ki that comes out of his mouth in that Kamehameha wave to defeat him. He's using this ki in a way almost like amplification of his actual powers. So he used it originally to transform, and then he used it again to defeat Goma with the Kamehameha wave, showing that this ki is not normal ki. And whether it's God Ki or not, personally for me, I think that it could be a possibility that this is a lighter form of God Ki, similar to Super Saiyan Rage from Dragon Ball Super, where we see Trunks go into this Super Saiyan Rage form. It almost looks like a false Super Saiyan Blue, and he's using this blue ki, similar to how, I would say, almost identical to the way that Super Saiyan 4 Goku is using it to amplify his skills and abilities, to the point where he uses an entire ki sword in that same ki to try to defeat Zamasu. Goku uses the same thing to try to defeat Goma. So I'm not saying 100% that he is Super Saiyan God equivalent. I don't think so at all. I think that he is still weaker than a Super Saiyan God in this form, and I think that that's the reason they need to fuse together, him and Vegeta, in the next episode toward the end of Dragon Ball Daima, because they are not that strong. But I do think that he is accessing something similar to God Ki, like Super Saiyan Rage Trunks does in the Goku Black episodes. It's very similar to that same ki, just the different color. At the end of it, I just think it looks cool. It looks almost like he's covered in fire and using dragon breath in a weird sense to try to defeat his opponents and to transform as well. So I really do like the way that this looks. Again, he doesn't need to be having God Ki to be as strong as Super Saiyan Gods or Super Saiyan Blues, but I do think that he's using something similar to Super Saiyan Rage. But let me know what you guys think in the comments.